Spoilers, bitch. Supergirl, the episode known as Resist. Point A. How long could they do this mind control shit? They mind control Superman at the end of the episode to fight against Supergirl. That seems like an effective ability to use, especially against your enemy. Point B. How come Lena Luthor's wedding dress tiara can hack Daxamite tech? Wasn't the wedding dress given to her and made by the Daxamites? Why would a tiara in any scenario have hacking capabilities? What? Makes no sense. Why would a tiara be used as a key to open a door? How does Lena Luthor know how to hack Daxamite tech? What? Point C. Cat Grant and her tendency to name drop celebrities so we know she's famous. We get it, this is a part of her character, but the time for character development for this character in particular has come and gone. She's not a new character. She's one of the original cast. Doing this is just plainly annoying. Point D. Cat Grant and her knowing identities. I do kind of get how she can tell that Guardian is James Olsen, but to be fair, he covers more of his face than Supergirl. To me, this says more about Cat Grant and her social circle than her ability to distinguish between people's identities. She can apparently tell Guardian is James Olsen through his eye slits in his suit. This was a dumb design choice for the suit. You're not fucking covering your eyes, James. Cover that. I mean, what the fuck? Like, what if dust gets in that shit? Wear some glass. But the thing that annoys me more, she can tell that James is Guardian through eye slit detail, and yet she can't tell that Kara is Supergirl, regardless of having intimate FaceTime with both Kara and Supergirl on multiple occasions. They have the same voice, the same facial structure, the same hair color. The only difference between Kara and Supergirl, face-wise, which is what you focus on when it comes to identity, is her having glasses on and doing her hair different. There's really no other difference besides this. Are you telling me that Robin-style mask is enough to conceal your secret identity? Point E. Queen Daxam saying don't be afraid while she's having her own military forces harm and most likely kill civilians. You know harming a person induces a fearful response. Telling them to not being afraid of getting fucked up in the street? The fuck is wrong with you? You have no people skills. Point F. Cyborg Superman's aesthetic looks cheap as hell. Like seriously. Look at the shit. It looks fake as fuck. My suspension of disbelief is not pleased by this. Point G. Supergirl wants to spare this bitch, regardless that her and a royal army are trying to take over Central City and the rest of the planet. And she's kind of tried to do this twice now. That's a pattern. You need to kill her. You're not Batman. You don't have that no killing rule. And if you do, what the fuck? And last but not least, point H, the Positron Cannon. I'm saying I really like the Positron Cannon. If you don't know what a positron is, well, let me just sum it for you like this. You know what antimatter is, right? If you don't, it's essentially the opposite of the matter that makes up our universe. The way antimatter interacts with regular matter, they both destroy each other, right? A positron is an antimatter particle. It's the antimatter version of an electron. What do you think would happen if you shot any matter with positrons? You would be destroying all the electrons and therefore collapsing the structure of matter. It's essentially a disintegrator. So why don't they pull this weapon out more often? And why don't I have one?